G'day everyone and welcome to a new lunar year, the year of the rabbit. So have any of you made any creative resolutions for the new year? Perhaps you've decided to take up a new hobby, revitalise an old one, or try something different with the hobby you have. Let me know in the comments what resolutions you've made. For me personally, I've decided to experiment with various media like ink, gouache and watercolours. I've got myself a sketchbook now that can handle ink and light washes. I've also purchased a watercolour sketchbook, although I am a little apprehensive about watercolours because it's out of my comfort zone. I have experimented with watercolours before, as you can see in my watercolour playlist. I'll leave the link here for you to check that out. As you can see, I'm not the complete newbie, but there's always room for improvement. And that's something I've always wanted to improve on, is watercolours. Since it's the new year of the rabbit, what better way to celebrate it than doing a small illustration in my sketchbook? I wanted this illustration to look like the old storybook covers like they used to have back in the day. As you can see here, I did a number of thumbnail sketches. It took some time and there was a lot of back and forth to work out the design. Once I was happy with the final preliminary sketch, I transferred it to the sketchbook using the same method as I did on the first page of the sketchbook. You can find the link to that video here. I enjoyed using the brush to ink in the lines this time rather than using an ink nib. I found once I'd done half the drawing I was starting to relax more and using the brush with a bit more confidence. I do intend to use the pen nib at another time, as I think it depends on what nib you use. To be honest, I know little about inking, and if anyone has any advice on the type of nib best for this situation, then let me know in the comments. I'm here to learn off you guys just as much as you learn off me. That's what I want this channel to be. A community where we can all learn together and share our tips and tricks. Since red is considered the colour of good fortune in China, I decided to make the main roses red. I think it made a nice touch to the overall picture, the red complementing the black. Coming to the main focus of this illustration, I wanted the centerpiece to be like a small monocolour painting being framed by the ornamentation. I originally had one rabbit as the focus point, but it just didn't look right. He looked a little lonely, so I gave him 2 extra friends, and I think it turned out right. When I came to paint the rabbits, I used washable ink and I wasn't expecting the results that I was getting. It certainly was a bit of a challenge at the beginning. In the end, I used a coloured pencil just to blend and refine a few areas. To be honest, I think that coloured pencil saved my bacon. It certainly was a bit of a challenge at the end, but overall, I was happy how it turned out. Well, I have to say I did enjoy the process of doing this small little illustration. Even though I made a few mistakes, or I should have done something a different way, that's all part of the experience. I find that the more I fail, the more I understand not to do it the next time. Sometimes we just have to take that road, hit a few potholes, and continue the journey. So if you've made it this far and enjoyed watching my process, then I encourage you to hit the like button, and if you want to travel together on this creative journey with me, then hit the subscribe button for more content like this in the new year. Well folks, looks like we've come to the end of the video. Once again, have a great day, be kind to one another, and enjoy being creative. I'll see you in the next video.